A trial for a Scottsbluff man accused of killing a 23-year-old in the fall of 2020 will have to wait a little longer to stand trial. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a week-long murder trial was set to begin today in Scottsbluff County District Court. Gregory Moore is accused of killing Fernando Camacho McBride at a downtown apartment complex in November of 2020. However, this morning, Scottsbluff County District Court Judge Andrea Miller was informed that Kelly Breen, who is Gregory Moore's assigned attorney, had a medical issue this morning that will prevent him from participating in the trial at this time. A continuance was requested to continue this trial at a later date, which was granted. The court will hold a scheduling conference on March 24th to set a new trial date. Well, a Sunday midday crash has claimed the life of a Gering teenager and seriously injured an Alliance man. The Nebraska State Patrol tells KNEB News that around noon Sunday, troopers were called to a multi-vehicle crash on Highway 385 between Hemingford and Chadron. Preliminary investigation shows that a Pontiac Grand Prix, driven by 19-year-old Autumn Elson of Gering, was driving northbound, lost control while passing another vehicle, overcorrected, and struck a southbound GMC Sierra. The driver of the GMC, 47-year-old Ross Grant of Alliance, was ejected from the vehicle, and Elson was trapped inside the Pontiac. Both were transported to Chadron Community Hospital, where Elson was pronounced deceased. Grant was later flown to Regional West in Scottsbluff for additional treatment. NSP officials say seatbelts were not in use in either vehicle, and the crash remains under investigation. And a Morill County man is facing nearly 4 dozen theft charges, accused of stealing from a Bridgeport eye care practitioner. 43-year-old Alex Soto made his initial appearance in Morill County last week on 2 felony charges of theft by unlawful taking, as well as 43 misdemeanor counts of theft. Prosecutors accused Soto of taking more than $5,000 in cash from Webb Eye Care between March of 2020 and this past January, as well as glasses, frames, and contact lenses valued between $1,500 and $5,000. Authorities also say he was taking funds from payment checks submitted to the business by 43 patients within that same time frame. Soto was given a citation in lieu of an arrest, and an April 5th court date was set for his next appearance. We'll have more news right after this.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
Welcome back. Morill Village Clerk Janine Schmidt has been honored with the Nebraska Municipal Clerks Association's 2023 Outstanding Clerk of the Year Award in the Village category. The award was presented during the annual banquet of the Nebraska Municipal Clerks Association held last Thursday in Kearney. Each year, the Nebraska Municipal Clerks Association awards the Outstanding Clerk of the Year Award to one clerk in the category of Village, Second-class city, and first-class or larger city. Schmidt has been employed as the Morill Village Clerk for more than 7 years and was honored for her work as a member of various clerks associations, as well as her participation in the League of Nebraska Municipalities. Well, the local middle school administrator has been selected to be the next principal for grades 7 through 12 in Bridgeport. According to Superintendent Chuck Lambert, the BPS Board of Education last week approved the selection of Jason Blanco for the post. Blanco is the current Bluffs Middle School assistant principal and athletic director and would start his new post in August this year. His salary would be $105,000 plus benefits.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Cougar baseball looking to turn the tide while the Husker football team is opening spring practice. On the diamond today, the WNCC baseball team is home playing Luna Community College over at Cleveland Field. The Cougars just 1-19 to start the season after a pair of losses to Luna yesterday to open the home portion of the schedule. That's right, their first 18 games were on the road. Another afternoon doubleheader on tap today for the Cougars against Luna Community College. The Cougar softball team has 4 wins this season, all 4 coming against Lamar Community College. 2 of those 4 came yesterday. The Cougars starting with a pair of wins at home at Volunteer Field. Those first home games of the year, they piled the runs on early and often in game 1, and then the team rattled the bats for 7 extra base hits in the second game. Cougar softball traveling to play Trinidad State coming up this weekend starting on Friday. Let's head to Lincoln, where today the Husker football team held their first spring practice. Head coach Matt Rule had the team out bright and early this morning.
You know, for me, it's the first time I've seen, like, these quarterbacks throw a ball. You know, it's the first time I've seen some of these guys, like, I've seen them move, but do football things. You know, practice is kind of chaotic, so I really can't assess much until I go back and watch the tape. But I'll just continue to say, like, they're, you know, I don't know if we're good or not, but we're a very coachable team. And so I think a lot of it for us right now is about just establishing standards. We want to be a team that, you know, doesn't beat itself.
If they can accomplish that, it'll be a huge step forward and in the right direction towards winning some football games come the fall. Springtime, routinely a time where some guys have to work through some off-field stuff to get back in the good graces.
Anthony Grant's not with us right now. I've suspended Anthony until such time as I feel like he's ready to rejoin the team. Working on just academics and just general things with him. Nothing bad other than just sort of our standards as a program. So Anthony's not practicing with us today, and that'll be day by day. Good kid, just have to get him going in the right direction.
Anthony Grant last year had the most carries for a Husker running back since going all the way back to 2014. Grant had over 900 yards rushing. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the people you know and trust.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. Our personalized trust services can help you do just that. You've worked hard to build your legacy, and you want to make sure that gets passed on for generations to come. We offer the professional guidance necessary to ensure that happens, according to your wishes. We pride ourselves in being friendly and professional while offering a highly tailored, full line of trust and estate planning services to accommodate you. You belong here.
And finally tonight, Gering High School's speech team brought home the gold last week winning the state team championship in Class B. GHS qualified 11 entries into the finals in group and individual speech categories. Top finishes by team members included Maddie Seiler, state champion in the informative and persuasive speaking categories, Caitlin Peterson taking second in program oral interpretation, and 2 GHS teams taking second and third in oral interpretation of drama. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.